I found a cinematic beast and I can't wait to share it with you. So stay tuned. I had the pleasure of picking up the Sirui 50mm 1.8 anamorphic lens, and when I tell you it kind of blew me away with the type of footage that you get, it really did. This is probably one of the best tools that I've ever used when it comes to shooting something kind of cinematic. We're used to seeing those letterboxes on the top and bottom of the screen when we're trying to get something cinematic. We've seen that before on YouTube all over the place, but this anamorphic lens actually does that in the body of the camera. And so in this video, we'll do like a 4-part series. We'll do an unboxing. We'll kind of talk about why you would want an anamorphic lens. Number 3, we'll do like a pro and con on this particular lens. And then number 4, we'll actually show you some test footage. We'll have that all timestamped below, so if you want to kind of skip around and not see any of the other footage, you can do so. So let's get it started. So why would you want an anamorphic lens? Well, there's usually 3 factors to why people usually pick these lenses up for. Number 1 is going to be that these lenses squeeze everything in, giving you more information at the top and bottom. And in post, you go through and you de-squeeze, which gives you a wider aspect ratio or a wider field of view, sort of like the films Star Wars or anything by usually J.J. Abrams. Number 2 is going to be the ovular bokeh. So when you actually look at this lens in the background, most of the time it has like these ovular or longer shaped bokeh than any spherical lens. The number 3 factor is going to be the linear lens flares. You get these crazy lens flares, and you've seen those in Star Wars as well. So those are usually the 3 factors of why people pick up the anamorphic lens. So what are the pros of picking up this lens? Well, the number 1 pro is that this lens comes in at $699. That is a budget when you compare this to any other anamorphic lens. These lenses usually go for, there's some that go for $1,000, some that go for $3,000, all the way up to $65,000. And so they've been able to accomplish this in a $699 lens. Crazy. Can't get that anywhere else. The number 2 pro is going to be the actual construction of this lens. All metal body. They said that it's made out of aircraft aluminum alloy, but it's not plastic at all, and it feels fantastic. Number 3 is going to be everything that we just talked about previously. Anamorphic lenses give you a wider aspect ratio or a wider field of view. They give you ovular shaped bokeh, and then they give you those lens flares. And if you're looking for that as a tool, you can use that with this particular lens. So that's one of the pros for this lens. All right, so there are a couple of cons with this particular lens. And one of those cons is going to be that it is only an APS-C censored lens. So there is no full frame mount for this lens. The number 2 thing, the number 2 con is going to be that this particular lens only comes in 3 different mounts. It's going to be an Sony E mount, it's going to be a X mount, and then it's going to be the Micro Four Thirds mount. So there is no EF mount for Canon people, and so that is particularly a con that I feel. Number 3 is a con that I've seen online, and I really don't agree with it, but I wanted to mention it here, and it's because this lens is fully manual. There is no autofocus. However, Sirui did do a stepless aperture and focusing ring, so it's still smooth, there's no clicks, and I find that to be a pro. So those are the pros and the cons for this particular lens. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and get into some test footage. I basically have just been filming any and everything with this particular lens. My daughter's first bite of food was taken with this. I just picked my camera up and I didn't realize what lens I had on it, but it was crazy to me how cinematic that this came out to be. And so there's some other footage. You'll kind of see some lens flares and kind of get a feeling of what this particular lens can do. Alright guys, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Below we'll have this actual lens linked. It is an affiliate link and it will do a little bit of kickback to our channel. It won't cost you anything extra than what already that this lens costs. However, it will help us to grow. It will help us to improve and continue to improve this channel. So we hope you guys liked it. Go ahead and like and subscribe and we'll see you next time. Peace. Yeah, I'm still here. And I'm still here because you didn't subscribe. What's up? Like, we're making more videos, so hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and check out our last video. It'll be here, or here, or here, or here. See you later.